Hi, it's Ronnie, and welcome to Christmas in October, hosted by Maura O'Reilly. And we'll all be doing something Christmas. It may be a layout. Well, chances are it is a layout, but it can be something else too. Plus, it also is double page layout series for Christie's Beautiful Life. And today's sketch is by Stella Harris. And here it is, lots of photos. I have 5 photos, so I am just going to do the right hand side of it. And I might go a little rogue on it still. I did that other layout and forgot all about it. And so, yeah, I remember it this time. And I do love sitting down and playing with the grid. I am using, uh, if not all of this paper, is 49 Market Christmas Spectacular from last year. Most of it is. I'm going to do more layouts with it before Christmas, and there'll probably be other stuff mixed in because I have I think 3 of the Christmas ones from 49 and Market, and they all go together pretty good. I ragged up. I cut up the edges of this so it look a little raggedy, and I'm inking it with a close to my heart ponderosa pine, and I'm just gonna put it down there for my grid to set on. And I'm trying to decide there where I wanted it, but see those little dots on the bottom right hand side? I really like those. And so I had to have it high enough for at least half of them to show. My pictures go in a certain order, and I have that extra picture, and I'm trying to think of what to do. I decided to put it over to the side like it's separate, but the more I look at it, the more I think I wished I had started out with the second one over where that's at and just keep going. But I'm not going to move all those photos, so I'm going to leave it as is. And if anybody questions it, I will just tell them that I was indecisive, is how they ended up in that order. I pulled out a couple of film strip pieces. I'm gonna, well, I think there's 2, and I cut one up a little bit. And I'm gonna put under 3 of the photos. I won't have any for the 4th one, but I do find something else to put there. Let me see. Yeah, I do find something else to put there. I think there's some more green, but I didn't pull all the green out, like the bare ones and stuff. And duplicate. I didn't want them to look exactly alike either. I did mat my photos twice, and I used the mats there to cut out some dies. And I showed the dies. I am not going to use any of them on my layout, but I had good intentions to. However, I decided to pull out some more of the holly and the poinsettia from the collection. And I really like that wish list, and as excited as Reagan got when she opened her present for my daughter, I thought, man, I need to have that on there because she loves pajamas. She's like me. I love pajamas. And she likes pajamas too. So she was all excited and put it on top of her other pajamas. And I was standing across the room in the doorway. And so I had to take some quick photos so I could catch her while she's doing it because she was pretty fast. And it was like, oh my goodness, oh my goodness, the whole time she was doing it. You cannot tell she's doing it in the photos so much because like her head was down and stuff, but I could hear her. And I thought, well, I'm going to get several so I can do a layout showing how quickly she got that pair of pajamas on. And I think it's a unicorn. I need to ask her what it is. I am not sure. But I did it in Christmas anyway, instead of the unicorn, even though those thoughts were in my head. But she works on the ambulance at night, and then she's asleep whenever she can get herself to go to sleep during the day. So I hate to call her or text her and wake her up or catch her at work even, because sometimes she'll do a double. But I guess I'll find out when she sees the layout, huh? I am cutting apart some of the holly too to make it go farther, but you can see where I cut out on both of the light green and the dark green uh, quite a few die cuts, and I have them for another layout. I won't have to do that ahead of time. This one here is what made me decide to go ahead and go with the ones that's in the collection. I just love that little frame, and I thought I could lay it on top of my photo, and I think it looked pretty good. So yeah, you can still see the rest of her, but the main part of her is framed in that frame. And there was this candy cane set of two, and I did have some candy canes cut out from last year I was going to use, but I laid them to the side. These went on there instead, and I really do like them on there. I flipped through what was left of the chipboard title phrases things, and I found the holiday, and I thought, well, I thought of a few titles, but I didn't really like them. But then I ran across the holiday, and I thought, dressed in holiday style. And then I thought, when I was pulling the letters out and putting on the wax paper, I could put dressing in holiday style since she wasn't already dressed. And uh, it fit pretty good in that one little spot. It's a good thing I thought of it when I did, or it might not. I might have put something else on there where it couldn't. Um, I am looking. I'm sure it's that poinsettia that's going to go there. Yep, that's what it is. I couldn't tell. My hands were in the way. And I did put foam tape under most of it. If it went right over the top of the photo, I'd leave that part off. But yeah, this layout went pretty quick too. If you don't count all the die cutting I did ahead of time that didn't go on the layout. I If I had thought ahead of time, I would have cut. No, that wouldn't have worked. I was going to say cut my candy cane sheet just a little smaller so that cluster up there at the top wasn't so high up. I started to put the wish list behind her photo, and I thought, well, I think it looked cute behind the other part, so that's why it got moved. But it I couldn't embellish up too high. I mean, I was up there pretty high because I wanted those dots down there at the bottom to show up. And the thing is, I ended up covering them up. I forgot all about them and just covered them up without thinking when I took the photos. Yeah, I thought, I think I'm going to throw a couple of more pieces on here, and yeah, I covered it up. I put ticket and a label on. The ticket was, well, you can see the ticket laying right there to the right, the green one. And it was laying there waiting for me to put it on. I knew where I wanted it. I just missed putting it on. So it went on there, and then I decided to throw that other one on there. Yeah, and I covered up my dot. So I've been sitting here thinking about taking it off. So yeah, there's a good chance it's going to get removed. I could just move it somewhere else, couldn't I? I can move it over to the right hand side of the photo, and it will be all right. Uh, yeah, I think I'm done. Once I put those on there. Oh, did you see that drop of glue that fell on there? I cleaned off, took off quite a bit. I didn't wipe it. I just dabbed the end of the paper towel in there to get off quite a bit of it, and then I just went ahead and put one of the peppermint candies on there so that I wouldn't be wiping and making it a whole lot worse. And the candy's pretty small, so it worked out pretty good. But you can see I got a grid layout. It's like I turned it to the, let's see, it would be to the right, left, to the left, and then added more because y'all know I like more. But I really like Stella's layout. She's got lots of photos on there, and she's got a place for journaling and everything, so there's plenty of room on there. But I had fun playing with it and creating this layout. And let's see. Oh, there's the Simply Magical because she was so excited over that. And see where I covered up my dots? I just wasn't even thinking. And down it went. It's only half of one, so it, and I did use the ATG gun, so that's a good thing too. But yeah, there's my last photo of her where she got it all on. But make sure you check out the two playlist down there below, one for Christmas in October, one for Christy's Beautiful Life 30 Days of Sketches, for lots and lots of inspiration. And I want to thank you all so very, very much for joining me while I created my layout today, and for all the comments that y'all leave and the thumbs up. But have a happy, scrappy week. Bye.